Burke reporting from the sideline. In home of the Thunder. And it's the Warriors. Now Golden State's starting five. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. And it's Bogut in at the 5 spot. And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Stolen. Ahead, no one around, and boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because it just settles you down a little bit.
And guys, it's easy to forget sometimes just how young Kevin Durant still is. I mean, last season, he became the second youngest player to get to 15,000 points.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
On defense, Oklahoma City. Here's Curry, and there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee... Well, it doesn't get much better than that. Curry with a really nice screen.
And Westbrook, here we go, and out. And it's the Warriors' ball. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Westbrook gets rebounded by Golden State.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And that one's good. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Durant against Iguodala. Clock at 6. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Here's Adams. Gets an open look and hits.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Curry against Westbrook. Curry dishes to Thompson. That 3 off the mark.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Another miss by Westbrook.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And Durant here. Oh! What is that? Man, oh, man.
You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
I tell you, you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The three-pointer is right on target. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, for 3, Westbrook can't get it to go. So Golden State will take it the other. Iguodala kicks to Curry. He gets the bucket. Curry's got 5.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Westbrook. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Ibaka, the pass to Adams. Jumper off the screen. And it comes off the rim with a high bounce. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Thompson inside the line. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. And that's now 9 points for Klay Thompson. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. And count it from 19 feet away.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Warriors leading by 6. Lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
And here's Westbrook after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Durant for three. But they get it back. Ibaka outside. Out to the wing. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And an air ball on that one. Way off.
And, you know, with Westbrook, it fits right in with how he plays. I mean, he is relentless when he goes at the rim and takes out any contact he felt on the way to get there.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. Thompson in the corner. A three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
And one last note, guys, about Westbrook. He dunks on purpose. I mean, last season he said that he dunks so hard to discourage any defender from blocking his shot or even contesting him.
Now Adams after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Adams outside to the wing right side. Westbrook with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
The three. And that does it for the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet out.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Maurice Spates. Barbosa is out there with Livingston. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Rush in at the 3. And the Warriors making a change here. Andrew Bogut checked in for Ezeli. Draymond Green comes in for Maurice Spates. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Brandon Rush. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Barbosa dishes to Bogut. It's stolen by Adams. Ibaka, the pass to Westbrook. Off target from outside.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense... always showed up.
Serge Ibaka. That's his first personal foul.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. much more aggressive here in the second.
Stolen by Barbosa. Kicks to Curry. And there's the 3-second violation.
Second violation. Oklahoma City ball. Timeout call for the
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And really, last season, the Thunder came into the year as a popular pick to win the West. Of course, we know what happened in terms of injuries, and they ended up having them on the outside looking in terms of the postseason.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Thunder trailing. By 11. For the Thunder, their play against the rest of the West wasn't a huge problem as to why they missed the playoffs. And, you know, they went 25-27 against the rest of the West.
Well, at first glance, that doesn't look too bad, but only 7 wins in those 29 games against the Western Conference playoff teams. With the talent the Thunder have, you still think of them as favorites in the West, at least one of the favorites in the West.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Westbrook, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
And, Greg, if they continue to make those kinds of mistakes, then this game could turn even more south on them, and sour.
Here's the 3. Another miss by Curry.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Here's Westbrook. Westbrook missing again. Warriors leading by 12.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Now, here's Thompson. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Well, Thunder have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
The Warriors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Curry against Westbrook. Curry kicks to Bogut. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 12. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Robertson can't hit.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
Some changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Now, here's Thompson. Not a lot of room. On the wing, Green. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Westbrook dishes to Adams. Ibaka, the pass to Roberson. Westbrook wide open. He fired. Bangs home the trifecta. Westbrook's got it back down to single digits for the Thunder. Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Green, the screen, and it's blocked by Adams. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's the Warriors on the break.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shot. To find the mark, 4 of 9 all told. Got a piece of it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. Tipped away.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Thunder trailing by 12. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined, and you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
1:10 left in the first half. And that one's good. Durant.
They're shooting the ball extremely well right now. They're looking at that three-point shot as a way to get some extra offense and really continue to fortify their momentum.
Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Golden State.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, the offensive rebound.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Thunder trailing by 12. Ibaka outside. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots. That's short off the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Curry outside. There's the bucket. Good. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Here is Durant. 12 points for him. If he misses, he'll go to the line and shoot two. They get Stephen Curry.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
The Thunder shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
One second left. And no good trying to get that one. That'll do it for the first half. Warriors lead by 14. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to...
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. Let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
When you come out this week at home, it's a little embarrassing.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See ya.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Thunder 5 right now. Morrow is the 2 with Durant the 3. Nick Collison out there with Ibaka. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket for Morrow. And for the Warriors, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. One thing about Kevin Durant, when you talk with him, he's got such a laid-back demeanor. I mean, his pulse doesn't quicken. And when you ask opponents, they'll tell you he is as competitive, Greg, as they come.
Yeah, what you see on the outside with Kevin is a mirage, a fake-out, if you will, because on the inside, this guy burns with competitive fire and brimstone.
The Thunder shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And that one misses. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
It's Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look. You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Serge Ibaka.
Enes Kanter.
Thunder trailing by 11.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system. But you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways.
That's good. Curry's got 25 points.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Morrow, no good.
And, you know, Curry knew turnovers were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine on him? And so anytime he has more than 3 in a game, he owes his mom $100 per turnover.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. You can point to any number of things, Clark. The Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road wins.
And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Westbrook drives in, and he lays it straight in. Westbrook's got 7 now in this quarter.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
And, you know, with the Warriors on the road, they would occasionally dig a hole they couldn't get out of. still hard to critique a team that was so dominant in every facet of the game last season, even on the road.
The Warriors have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And that one misses.
How about Steph Curry in this one? 25 points. And talk about the three ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Cantor, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And the shot is good.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Post. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Cantor did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, but they recover it. Collison kicks to Westbrook, shoots over Curry, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And that's now 19 points for Russell Westbrook. Here's Curry, pass to Bogut.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Iguodala with the steal.
You can have all the playground moves in the world you want, but you got to protect the ball, Kevin.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. And Andre Iguodala, guys, one of the most unselfish players in the league. I mean, that unselfishness for me, too, is what was put to a test last season as the former All-Star was asked by his coach, Steve Kerr, to come off the bench for the Warriors. And you know what? He did it without complaint, putting the team first.
Here's Curry. The Thunder pull it in.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
1:25 left in the third quarter of the game. Poked loose. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Westbrook leading the charge.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stems from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Thunder trailing by 7. Durant dishes to Collison. It's stolen by Bogut. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Curry, rejected by Collison.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Durant. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Collison, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Here's Curry, and the release was before the buzzer. But welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Warriors leading by 3 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Westbrook passes to Durant. That one wide left.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And the Thunder with the possession here. It's a 5-point game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's been said time and time again that playing in Oklahoma City is one of the tougher places to play in the league. Last year we saw it as well. This place, Greg, gets so loud when the Thunder are rolling.
And even though the Thunder missed the playoffs, the Chesapeake Energy Arena was as loud as ever. Really helps when you are the show in a city.
Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Green slams it in.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Thunder trailing by 6.
And even though the injuries hurt the Thunder, last year at home they were still as strong as ever. I mean, a home record of 29-12 is pretty darn good. Unfortunately, they were in a very tough Western Conference.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Greg, you can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And part of why the Thunder were so good at home was their attention to detail on the defensive end of the floor. They were a top 5 defense at home. They had the best rebound differential in the league at home.
It's stolen by Green. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Just an amazing game for Thompson. He's got 21 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
You know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
Guys, you gotta love the versatility of Klay Thompson. He provides so much at that 2-guard position.
Well, he can defend 3 positions, Kevin. And offensively, he does everything you want done from the 2-guard spot. He can play with or without the ball.
Here's Golden State. They're on a 12-4 run. And the Warriors get it back. It's taken away by Collison. It's Durant on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Green. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And Thompson's certainly in the conversation for the best two-way shooting guard in basketball. There's really not much he doesn't do well.
Thunder trailing by 13. It's Durant on the wing. There's a screen by Cantor. They get it again. Great D that time from Green.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Thompson misses.
And Thompson's much more active running the pick and roll lately. A great pocket passer, and of course, the defense has to stay glued to him because of that ability to knock down shots. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
One guy who's been getting it done so far is Stephen Curry.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 13. 1:58 left in the fourth. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
From the top of the key, and he hits the jump shot. Curry's got 16 here in the second half. Thunder trailing by 15. Curry with the steal. Bogut down low, defended by Durant, and so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Westbrook against Curry. It's Durant with the drive. Here's Collison, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Curry with a wide-open look. Good on the triple. Curry's got 39.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Curry. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And good on the basket. Booking. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. He feeds it to Thompson. No one near him. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Durant with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. They get it back. That's tipped. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. $12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That's good.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
From outside the arc, no good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the
조금은 잃었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일어서 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축 자만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투 다 끝 난가가 탔지만 우리 앞길을 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나가 보면 웃음 나오는 희극 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind 헤야오 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 Super. Future. I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay from good Jamaican. From different races. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
We hating on riches of 100K I spent that on my wrist. $200 spent that on your model, put that on my list. Oh, there he going that foreign again. Then the scene bring the core in the end. We should have wrote. Go, I won't call her again.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome.
I've seen it with my own eyes. I would get otherwise without the luxury of leaving. The touch and feeling of free is untouchable technically. It's something you got to believe in. Connect the cause and the facts, one foot in front of the next. This is the start of a journey. And my mind is already gone in the fear of the unknown. Somehow this doesn't concern me. And you can stand right there if you want, but I'm going on.
And the Thunder is the for today's Western Conference matchup. Welcome to Los Angeles, home court advantage for the Lakers. We are live at the Staples Center. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3.
Mainly Kevin Durant.
Here's Robertson. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. We were used to seeing the Thunder offensive team, as you mentioned.
It's the lowest they finished since their first year in Oklahoma, Kevin. Usually you can find them among the top 5 teams in the league when they're healthy.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And they double up Russell. It's picked off. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. And Ibaka slams it in.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him. Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over. The big fella.
What? not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Westbrook passes to Adams, expanding his range, and again Oklahoma City with the triple. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Russell against Westbrook. From deep. Thunder with the rebound. And watching Serge Ibaka, the intimidation factor is fierce, Clark, and it's been that way ever since he entered the NBA.
That's his game, Kevin. He's not the most physical shot blocker in the league, but boy, his anticipation and timing off the charts.
From deep. Russell with the bucket. Russell's got his second bucket tonight.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Robertson dishes to Westbrook. To the paint. Outside for Durant. From past the arc. That's good. Durant's got 5.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 5. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Throws it up high and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And the Lakers with some changes. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for him. Randall comes in for Williams. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. Here is Bryant. Now, here's Clarkson from deep three-point range. And the Lakers with another miss. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Lakers trail by 4. Young for 3. That's good. Young's got 5 points so far.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Robertson gets the bucket.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
And Young kicks to Sacre. Passes it to Clarkson. From deep. They get the rebound. Randall passes to Young. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Here's Clarkson. Off target from three-point range.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Here's Westbrook. 1:35 left to play here in the first.
And guys, the Lakers last season were just a completely different team after Kobe's injury. Not so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They actually fared better without Kobe than most thought they would.
Now here's Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Outside Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, it's Oklahoma City. And for the Lakers without Kobe last season, it was really a stark difference in styles of play and quality. No single person. Clark stepped in to carry their offense. It took a group effort.
Well, you know, it was almost April, Kevin, before somebody surpassed Kobe in field goal attempts on the team. It'll be interesting to see how they build the offense this year.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Randall throws it down. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Takes the three, and Durant gets it to go. The assist from Robertson. And that's now 10 points for Kevin Durant.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Where's this pass? Oh! Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. They just go. Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
Here's Westbrook. Yeah! I mean, just beautiful.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he's still... maintains his body control.
And speaking with Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy. When you have that sort of focus like Hibbert, that kind of confidence on display on a nightly basis, Greg, you are a game changer, and he does change games every night.
You know, and we saw his skill set and execution develop very rapidly over the course of just a couple years. He worked extremely hard to become the force he is on the interior in this game.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert, a guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and undrafted teams into the next?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And on the topic of Hibbert, he was an enigma in college, had a very encouraging junior season, looked like a future lottery pick, and then that uninspiring senior season, which kind of dropped his draft stock considerably.
Nancy's checked in for the Lakers. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City leading by 9. It's stolen by Nance. Misses from short range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
It's stolen by Nance. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Young. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out and transition.
You know, going back to Hibbert, last season was a perfect example of what we're talking about in terms of consistency. One game he puts up 22 and 8. The next game 2-1. But, you know, every team in the league would like to be in the Roy Hibbert game once the light finally goes on and stays on. Consistency, the challenge for Hibbert.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Not able. To find it.